As per usual, we're gonna start by chopping our very first tree. Alright, and I can already spot a village in the distance over there. As much as I hate to admit it, I have never killed the Ender Dragon before in my 5 years of playing Minecraft, so I think today is finally the day that it's gonna happen. Okay, let's see if this is a good village or not. Ooh, there's a Nether portal here too. Okay, that's not a bad start. I'll take this. Also, everyone, thank you so much to all the support I've gotten from my last video. I really appreciate all the suggestions and kind words you've used. And before you ask me, yes, I have stopped using Optifine and I have downloaded all those mods that you guys suggested to me, which definitely works a lot better. Let's just grab a bit of wheat and maybe we can make ourselves a bit of bread. So we're not exactly speedrunning the game. I'm not trying to do this in some record time or anything, but we're also not going to be just like lying around and doing nothing. We're not building any cute houses, no farms, nothing. We're killing the dragon and that's that. Honestly, this isn't a bad generation at all. I was really worried we were gonna get stranded in the Icelands or something, but I'll take this. Okay, I think we're done at this village. Let's go over there. I see another Nether portal we can grab. Fire aspect, okay. And we got a lot of iron to start us off with. Let's go ahead and try and find a cave. I'm really excited to kill the Ender Dragon for the first time, but I'm also kind of nervous. Okay, it's not a cave, but I can get my stone tools at least. We got our stone tools, so now we can grab a bit of coal. That way we can make some torches to go caving with. We're gonna grab as much of it as we can because once we start going down in the caves, it will become less and less common, especially in the deep slate area. Okay, 52 pieces of coal will be plenty, I believe. I'm telling you, whenever you actually need something in this game, it doesn't show up. But then when you don't need it, it's always there. Ooh, finally a cave. Already over here, we got some iron going. Ah, I forgot that you don't have to crouch for shield anymore. I'm so used to crouching for shields. I keep forgetting that I'm no longer on bedrock. Let's grab iron and try and make us armor ASAP. I've been only playing like survival Minecraft for the last year or so, so maybe that's why I still find caving a bit scary sometimes. Let's get a furnace going. Okay, let's get chest plate on. Ah! Okay, my sword just broke. I think this might be the hardest thing to relearn in Java is use the shield is right click and not crouching. This is gonna be the death of me. Okay, we are fully ironed up. Make ourselves a new sword and we're gonna make ourselves a pickaxe too. Okay, looks like the cave opens into deep slate here, which is good. We gotta go down very carefully. We're in a lush cave? Oh, I wish this was a regular, like, Minecraft series and not a speed run. Never find lush caves anywhere. It's like I said earlier, unless you, like, need it at the moment, you won't find anything. But then when you don't need things, they always appear. One direction at a time. And let's take this lapis with us so we can enchant later. I don't like it that I hear things, but I don't see things. Zombie and skeletons fight each other? I get scared my mom's way too easily. Go in the fire and burn! I really thought that I had enough coal, but I feel like I'm gonna run out of torches. Okay, let's take a quick peek at the mine shaft. Okay, there's a zombie spawner over here. Ah, 3 zombies at once! I cannot do that. One at a time, please. Okay. Okay, we're good? Density. What does density do? Another amethyst geode. Oh, I found the spawner. Why are you poisonous? Oh, no. Okay, I think we've had enough of the mine shaft. Yeah, let's go. So currently we are around level -1. We have to go deeper for the diamonds. before we go downwards anymore, let's make more torches with what coal we do have left. Less than a stack of torches does not look promising, but it will have to do. Why are there 4 creepers all gathered in the same spot? I'm sorry, what? I don't want to fight 4 creepers at the same time. That's terrifying. My gosh, how am I supposed to defeat the Ender Dragon if I'm scared of creepers? I'm just gonna set my spawn point here. I feel like it's a relatively safe area. Okay, how are we dealing with this situation? Let's try guide them away one by one. Oh my gosh. It looks like there's less creepers. That's a good thing, right? I don't like this already. Light up and run. We're making progress. Look, this area here is lit up. How am I supposed to get diamonds like this? So you guys can see how paranoid I am. Look how much I lit this up. I'm completely out of torches. There's a child. How do I get there safely? There's so many mobs. If I would have had a water bucket, that would have been nice. But I have a bucket with no water in it. I found diamond. Ah! The zombies are all trying to figure out how to get to me. More diamonds! Our luck is turning around. 1 diamond? Let's just dig around just to be sure. And there's some other cave over there as well. There's so much to explore. Okay, 1. 2. Is it only 2? Ooh. 3. I do want to get at least 2 more so we can have a sword, and maybe some so we can get a few pieces of armor. We also should start gathering some gold, because when we go to the Nether, we want to get fire resistant potions, because otherwise I might not stand a chance against those blazes, since we need to get blaze rods to make Eyes of Ender. And I know that the piglins trade them, so we're gonna have to try and barter with them a bit. Ooh, more diamonds. And more? Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm usually bad at caving, but I think this is the best caving I've ever had, like ever. And more? Oh my gosh. How many diamonds are there actually? Alright, let's take a look, and we have 34 diamonds. That's crazy. So we're making a diamond pick, and we're gonna mine away some obsidian. Okay, I got 13 pieces of obsidian from this, and we're gonna go to the surface and try and get a bit more. We are finally out of the mines, and it's nice to see the broad daylight again after being down there for so long. Now that we have finally got our diamonds, it's time to finally make our gear. We're gonna start with making the enchanting table. Next, I'm gonna make a sword. We'll do a chest plate, we'll do leggings, and boots. That's great, and we even have 3 left over. And we actually have a decent amount of XP to enchant, so that's pretty cool. And we can make 3 bookshelves for our setup, so that's better than nothing. So we're gonna just try and do some minor enchants. I'm breaking on a chest plate. That is not what I want. I want protection. Can I make a grindstone? Perfect. I made a grindstone, so let's try re-rolling that enchant. Protection. Okay, protection 1. Not bad, not bad. Projectile, projectile. Protection 1. Protection 1, okay. Protection 1. Protection 1. And Aqua Affinity, which doesn't really matter, but we do have a few more levels. Okay, let's do the sword. The sword is probably what matters most, actually. Sharpness, smite. Okay, sharpness. Sharpness 1. It's not bad, but it could be better. It's just I don't think I have the levels for it to be so good as the thing. I do have a few spare diamonds, so maybe I can make a second sword and try and get a better one in case I don't get anything better than sharpness 1. I still have it. Okay, let's try. Knockback, knockback. Bane of... I don't know, is that better, really? Let's try reroll. Sharpness 1. Again, just sharpness 1. I want better. It's gotta be better than sharpness 1. I think Minecraft is telling me that it's gonna be sharpness 1. But it isn't so bad. Could be so much worse. I think I want to head back to the village that I originally found because there were some portals there that I can just take the obsidian from. Because at the start, I do remember finding those 2 portals, and on top of that, there's a village there, and I do want to trade a bit with the villagers, specifically with the Fletchers. Alright, so we're back at the village where we started, and we have the Nether portal here, so we're just gonna complete it, and we're gonna hop into the Nether. Alright, let's light the portal up. Alright, this is exciting. I did take off my diamond armor because the last time I encountered the Nether, it didn't go so well. So just in case something happens, I don't want to be the one to lose my armor in the Nether and then have to regrind it all over again. So I'm just using my old set of armor and hopefully nothing goes drastically wrong. Okay. Looks like we're in the warped forest, I believe. This works perfectly that we're in a warped forest because we do need to get some ender pearls. We're gonna come back to the warped forest later to get our ender pearls. I want to start focusing on the Nether fortress. Hello there. I would like to trade with you, please. I don't want gravel. I need you to give me a fire-resistant potion or I will die. There's a bastion here? That's the wrong structure. I need a Nether fortress. Ooh, spectral arrows. I'll take those. Here. What is this? Soul speed? That would be really great, but that's not very helpful here. Nether bricks. Also not what I need. More. Come on, guys. I've only got 10 left. There's no way out of almost an entire stack of gold you can't get me 1 potion. Don't make this hard for me. Okay, these are the last 2 pieces. I haven't gotten a single one. Okay, now we're gonna have to go get more gold here. Ah, why are you attacking me? What? I didn't even hit the piglin. What on earth? Okay, I don't understand even what happened there, to be honest. Well, the Nether's off to a horrible start already. I think we're gonna just box us in for a second and get ourselves collected a bit. Okay, let's work out our plan. So, we don't have any fire resistant potions. What we're gonna have to do with is our water bucket and cauldron. So when the blazes are gonna put me on fire, I'm just gonna have to put it down quickly and jump in it. Okay, we have 2 options. Either we can go this way or this way. This place is a lot of open lava, and I know for a fact that according to many people, bridging in Java is harder than Bedrock, and I do not want to fall into lava. So we're gonna go for the safer option, and we're gonna go this way. Chances that we're gonna have to bridge sooner or later is very likely, but I'm going to try and procrastinate as much as I can. Okay, we have to be careful because this is not necessarily the safest biome. This is terrifying. I know that like 1 push from any mob and I could be dead. We're already out of this biome. That was fast. I think the hardest part is going to be actually finding the fortress. After that, I think that it'll be okay. We have another forest coming up, so we have to be careful for the hoglins. Okay. Where is it, like underground or something? Okay, how do we get there safely is the question. It looks like I'm gonna have to bridge there, but I don't want to. Or can we go around through the forest, maybe? I don't like this one bit. Why is the Nether so scary? And I was complaining about the caves. I will take the caves any day over this. Here's the fortress. How do I get in? Okay, I'm actually realizing before I go in, I need to get some blocks because there will be wither skeletons, and if there are wither skeletons, I need to be able to block them. How do I get in? Is this even part of it? This is so weirdly generated. I know for a fact the entrance was over there. Maybe this is just a section that doesn't generate well. Besides, I didn't get the achievement, so it's probably not the actual thing. It's probably like the outskirts or something. The other thing is I actually have no idea what the layout of the fortress looks like. So I'm not sure which room will have the blazes. Can I break in here? Ah, we got the achievement. Looks like there's a tree that grew here. Now, there could be wither skeletons anywhere, so we have to be on guard. We can't pass underneath this, I believe. Where are all the wither skeletons? Okay, there's nothing on this end. We've definitely found the blaze spawner. This is where everything can go horribly wrong. I'm in the room. I don't have any more water, so I have to be careful. Okay, I don't think I'm doing too bad. Ah, I don't want too many at once. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. Oh no, I was doing so good. So I have come to the terrible conclusion that my stuff, we're not getting that back. Which means we're going to need to have to grind some good gear because I still am very hesitant about taking my diamond gear into the Nether because if we lose that, it's basically done. We are not going to be able to kill the dragon. So I think our first matter is getting food. Alright, I think I finally found a system that kind of works. I'm just shooting them by their feet carefully, and I'm only doing them one at a time. I made almost like a, how do you say it, very slow spawner in a way. Alright, so we finally made it back home alive after the Nether Fortress experience. That was really unpleasant, and I never want to do it again. What you guys saw on camera was not even half the deaths. I think I died like 5 or 6 times, and I had to go back all the way to the Nether Fortress each time. So it was a really painful process and probably took over 2 hours to do this. But it's finally out of the way, which means we can finally move on to the next part of the plan. I do have my 10 blaze rods, which I'm going to turn into blaze powder, but I do need to get 20 ender pearls, and with that we'll have 20 eyes of ender, which I think will be plenty to be able to find the portal and construct it. Alright, so we finally got all of our ender pearls, and we have them all here in our inventory with our blaze rods, so let's make the eyes of ender. So first of all, we're going to turn all of our blaze rods into blaze powder. And there we go, 20 eyes of ender, and that should be plenty to be able to find the portal and fill it up. So now that we've got that out of the way, we can finally start finding the portal. Alright, so we've grabbed all our stuff, we got a bunch of arrows from trading with the Fletchers, we got our eyes of ender, our armor's all on, so let's go. So we're gonna throw our first eye of ender. I have no idea, let's see what direction it's gonna take us. Okay. Guess we're going towards the cherry blossoms. Alright, let's see. Oh, now we're going that direction? I guess I went too far out this way and we need to be more this way. Alright, let's take a look. Where'd it go? What? Now we're going this direction? I'm pretty certain that portals usually spawn thousands of blocks out. I haven't even gone, I've gone maybe what, 500 blocks? Not even. What? Okay, what happens if I'm on this side of the lake? Where is it flying? Now it's telling me this direction again. What about now? Where'd it go? Where did the eye go? Okay, what about now? Over here. Okay. I'm assuming it means I'm near if it's leading me in circles. So I think it's somewhere in this area, but... over there? Okay, I think that I'm going in circles. First it was telling me here, then here, then here. I don't know. I know for sure that the ender pearl landed on top of the tree, so I'm gonna try dig right underneath this tree and hopefully I get somewhere. I have no idea how deep are we going, so we're gonna see. This is my first time doing this, so I have no idea if it's going to bring me to the actual portal room or if it's gonna bring me to like an entrance or something. Oh? Did we find it? Ooh! This is so exciting! Okay, so we were a bit off. I have no idea what the layout looks like. Ah! What was that? I didn't like that. Hey. Oh, there's another corridor here. Ooh, there it is. Can I just break the spawner? Perfect. Okay. Just block the underneath of the portal. Okay, we're gonna get our setup going. We're gonna set our spawn here in case we die, and we are going to grab a chest and store our stuff inside. Okay. I guess this is it. This is so exciting. That's satisfying. Ooh. I am so excited and nervous. Okay. Well, let's jump in. Okay. So worried if I mess up this bridging. If I mess up this bridging, I'm done for. This obviously. No! Ooh, Ender Pearl! Quick! Oh! We didn't even finish destroying the crystals! Okay. Guess we're going with the backup gear. Alright, attempt 2, let's go. See, this is what I was expecting to happen. Just to die like that and then I would grab my stuff. But unfortunately, the first time I died, it happened to be with my diamond gear. Okay, I was getting the other caged one and then he blew me off. But just, it's fine. We will die as many times as it takes. Okay, there's my stuff. It didn't explode. Ow. Ow. What did I do to you again? Okay, I think I got all of the crystals. So let's start killing the actual dragon itself. Okay, he's in the center. Ah! What did I do this time? Why did the enemies keep attacking me? I'm not even looking at them. Okay, he's coming down. Oh my gosh, we're actually doing some damage. Alright, we got it down less than half health. Okay, the dragon isn't that hard if you just use a sword and go for the center. You just need a really good sword and you're good. Ow, don't take it out on me. It's not my fault the dragon's mean. He's being mean to me too. We're on the same side. Ah, nope. He is not coming, but he is throwing fireballs. Getting close. We are so close. One more time of doing that, and I think we've got it. Oh, the dragon's landing. I don't know where my stuff is. Well, we can try with a wooden axe. Come on. We got it. And yes! Read the end and die. Why not? Hold on, I want to go claim my stuff. Look at this. Look at that. We have finally killed the Ender Dragon and claimed the dragon egg after so many deaths. Well, that was certainly one of the most chaotic and eventful things I've ever done. So thank you everyone for watching this video. I had a lot of fun, even though it took an insane amount of time to complete this. I think that it was an interesting experience, and now I can officially say that I have finally killed the Ender Dragon.